Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Pace Studio this afternoon here in New York City. For our fourth show today, we are very lucky to have Noah Gundersen. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. You have a new LP called White Noise that is out now via Cooking Vinyl, and you're going to play four songs for us today. So tell us about the first song you're going to play.
This is a song called The Sound. Nothing ever comes like it did when you were in it. Just a memory of a kid, just a washed out finish. Just a pain in the ass, Johnny Cash middle finger. No shooting up drugs, no quitter is a winner. Nothing ever comes like it did when you nothing for yourself, like a stone cold killer. Now you're passing your people like a ship in the night, and looking to every stranger for a fight. Nothing ever comes if you call it. Choking like a dog on a open up your mouth if you want it, and listen for the sound is coming down. Hoping that you like how you living. Relying on the kindness of strangers, you will be forgiven. How many times will you shit on what you're given? How many times do you shut up and listen? Nothing ever comes if you call it. Choking like a dog on a collar. Open up your mouth if you want it, and listen for the sound is coming down. Nothing ever comes. Choking like a dog. Open up your mouth and listen for the sound is coming. Nothing ever comes if you call it. Choking like a dog on a collar. Open up your mouth if you want it, and listen for the sound is coming.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So your new LP is your third album, White Noise. It seems like it was kind of, it represented both like a fairly large sonic evolution as well as some like existential kind of like self-actualization. I was wondering if you could big, wide-eyed nodding there. Why don't I just open up this platform? Do you want to elaborate, talk to us a little bit about that process?
Yeah. Well, I kind of just reached a point where I was pretty unhappy with what I was making. I think there's something inherently, there's an inherent dissatisfaction in any artistic endeavor where you are always a little bit at odds with yourself.
In what way?
In the sense that what drives, well, I guess I can only speak for myself, but what drives me to grow and to make more is based off of a little bit of maybe some self-loathing or something, or just like never feeling like you've reached a point of perfection, which I've since realized now that like that's impossible. But hitting a point with my music where I felt dissatisfied and felt like I wasn't expressing my true self, and then kind of embracing that dissatisfaction and turning it into an impetus for a new chapter. That was the genesis of this record.
Did you come to that realization after like performing a lot and like kind of getting sick of like the same old songs, or was there some other kind of moment that spurred this realization?
I mean, there was a particular moment where I sat down and was pretty. I wouldn't say I had an anxiety attack, but I was just like, this is not at all what I want to be doing. Which was I think accumulation of a lot of things. But I sat down at a show and did not feel like I was representing myself in my songs.
I look back at some of the things that I've written before, and they're old and whatever, and they live in corners of the internet. And I look back now and I'm like, I'm a better writer than that. Mm-hmm. But I can't imagine having to revisit that, things that I've written on a daily basis. And so it must be, different in that way.
Well, I mean, it's
coming back to your songs.
It's all on the internet. And I think that's that's the scariest part is that, I mean, I started making songs and putting them online kind of at the beginning of when people were doing that. Mm-hmm. And so my whole learning process has been self-published and documented and is there forever. Yeah. So that's, there's nothing I can really do about it, but I do hate it. I wish I could just wipe it all away. Well,
luckily there are new tunes to continue to fill the space. So tell us about the next one you're going to play.
So I'm actually going to have my sister Abby come play this one with me. We're just slowly bring the crew up.
Sounds good.
This is a song I wrote about the town that I grew up in, and also just a lot of little towns around America that you see changing and disappearing. I think in the political climate, part of the reason where we are is because, people vote out of fear. I think people are living in fear of change. And whether it's ill-informed or not, it is a response to real feelings that people are experiencing. So this is a song called Fear and Loathing.
Daddy's got a gun. He's gonna hurt someone. Trying to overcome hidden fear and loathing. He got fall down drunk trying to fill his cup. As more goes down than up, in fear and loathing. No one gets a break in this town. They're closing all the local joints down. There's nothing left for us here now. In fear and loathing. Mama got knocked up. 17 years young. Said she fell in love. In fear and loathing. No one gets a break in this town. They're closing all the local joints down. There's nothing left for us here now. In fear and loathing. Nothing changes much. The quarterbacks are drunk. The prom queen just gave up. In fear and loathing.
Amazing. Thank you guys. Do we have another Gundersen in the house?
There is another Gundersen.
Ah. Did you guys grow up in a musical family?
We did. We all took piano lessons as kids. And I hated it. Abby
Tell me how you really feel.
My dad used to play piano around the house a lot, and would record his own songs in the garage. So music was always around. That was just like a thing that was kind of a part of our upbringing.
At what point did you all start playing music together?
Abby and I started playing together when she were 13. Yeah, and I was 16. We played our first gig at a coffee shop.
Cool.
Back in Centralia. Yeah. Very rock and roll.
Should we bring more people up?
We should bring more people up.
Why don't you introduce everyone else who's playing with you
So here
for
they
us
come.
today?
This is Johnny, my brother, who just got a smartphone today for the first time in his entire life.
Wow.
Second time.
Oh,
I went back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that ruins that anecdote.
We'll go with it. Welcome to the 21st century.
Thank you.
And then this on bass is our friend Micah Simler, and then Nate Yacino on the guitar, who produced our record.
Excellent. What's the third song you're going to play for us
We're
today?
gonna play a song called After All. You guys ready?
Ready?
Doesn't mean I won't. Let the whole room spin. Set eyes. Bad dreaming. Everything all the time, but nothing ever
Thank you, everyone. Full band. Can we talk symbolism?
What is that?
Like symbolism a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah. Sure.
I want to know what's up with all the snake imagery on this record, like visually speaking.
Good question.
Isn't that Taylor Swift anything too? With like
did
the
it
snake
first.
ring and the. Are you copying? Okay,
did it first.
cool, good, thank you.
Also, she used fake snakes in her music video, and I use real snakes.
Dude, that's terrifying.
Just not trying to start any beef. I'm just saying.
You heard it here first.
The snake, The idea was to juxtapose something really sterile and clean with something that had like a lot of organic movement and color. I mean, symbolizing the juxtaposition between, I guess, like industrial consumerism and like the organicness of mortality. Not to get too heady about anything.
Bring it, dude. Yeah, the photo of the snake around your neck like a fucking scarf is terrifying to me. But
yeah.
hey, good on you.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Relatedly, though, I was wondering what the title, what like white noise means to you. I mean, we've gotten heady. You know, the songs have depth and meaning and emotion, and identity to them, and yet the notion of white noise is like background and fuzzy. And I was wondering why that title you felt was fitting for this collection of songs.
Yeah, there's a few reasons. I think one being like there's a lot of abstraction in this record, and I wanted it to be that way. I didn't want to make another like confessional singer-songwriter record, and it was important to try to capture a lot of sensations and feelings about the world with these abstractions without like saying, hey, this is like a protest song or this is a topical song or anything like that. Also, I think the place I was coming from when I was writing the songs was one of being overwhelmed and anxious, as I think that's the feeling I think a lot of us have experienced in the last year. White noise.
Great.
Yeah.
You've got one more song for us today. Tell us about the last one.
This is a song called Bad Desire, and there is nothing socio-political about it. It's just about liking a girl. And we are playing at Music Hall of Williamsburg tomorrow for all you live streamers out there.
You stole my closing narrative. We'll repeat it.
Woman, I can't please you. I will only leave you. Sure as the night follows day. If you start to wonder if you spell 'em under, honey, you should run the other way. But hold on, I'm coming home. You're giving me a bad desire, giving me a burning fire in my bones. And I wanna see you tonight, one last time. Go home and turn off the lights, leave you alone, leave you alone. Woman, I got nothing to give you, and something else is always on my mind. Little love drug needle, you always make me feel like for a minute nothing here. But hold on, I'm coming home. You're giving me a bad desire, giving me a burning fire
Thank you.
Thank you all so very much. Like you said, leading up to that song, you'll be playing here in New York, in Brooklyn at Music Hall Williamsburg tomorrow, and then on tour basically back across the country through mid-November. All those dates are on your website, on your Facebook page. White Noise.
More dates coming soon, too. We'll be touring more.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Never ending.
Never-ending tour.
White Noise is out now on Cooking Vinyl. Thank you, Noah Gundersen.
Thanks for having us.
Friends, family, and band.